Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're back for a WIP Wednesday. How are you guys doing? Today is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. And I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And again, we are back for a WIP Wednesday. It has been a hot minute. How are you guys? How is everybody? I missed you last week. I don't even remember what's been going on this month, but I know it's been crazy busy, which has impacted the schedule a little bit, thrown in with a little bit of a brief illness. So I'm happy to be here with you guys today. How is everyone? How are you doing? Let's see, who is here? Who remembered to join in? Who took the chance that we would be here today? Hello, Sheila. Hello, Chris. Is it super hot where you are? Oh, it's hot. Hello, Renee. Hello, Deborah. I was in Minnesota last weekend, Deborah, for graduation. Congratulations to my niece and my nephew from the previous weekend. Hello, Laurel. Aloha. Hello, Lori. Hello, Tina. Renee, I started on October Sky School. You did. That is awesome. Hello, Kay. Hello, Sue. Hello, Nancy. Valeria, hello. You're back from Brazil. How was your trip? How are you doing? Hello, Jane. Hello, hello. Well, hello, Laura. Hello, my sweet friend. How are you? Have you settled back in after your retreat travels? I'm so glad you're here, finally on Alive. Hello. You made it again, Rachel. Hello. So glad you are here. Hello, Jill. Hello, hello. So how are you guys all doing, and what is keeping you busy these days? What are you crafting? What are you making? What are you working on? Let me know what you are working on. My WIP Wednesdays, so let's just do a recap, shall we? I got back a week ago, says Valeria. Extremely sick. Oh, no, and you're still not well. Well, darn it. Did you have fun when you were in Brazil, though? Did you have fun seeing your family? Kay says this Saturday will be celebration of 50th wedding anniversary. High school sweethearts started dating in 1970. Happy anniversary, Kay. That is such an exciting accomplishment. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous celebration this Saturday. Hello, Sherry. Look at all these faces popping up out here. I love it. Lori, I need to start cutting the Scarecrow quilts. Oh my gosh, Lori, you and me both. Valeria, I just finished watching the Lori Holt and I loved. You saw the Lori Holt new release party with our special guest, Lori Holt. That's right, because you weren't here to probably see it. Wasn't it fabulous? It was so fun. That was such a fun night, getting to chat with Lori, who was so generous and cool to give of her time to us so that we could hear all about her fabulous stuff that we love and can't wait to hear about. I'm so glad that you watched it, and I'm so glad you liked it. Yes, I was in Minnesota. Our old stomping ground. We used to live up in Minnesota. Carmen, hello. Glad to make a live today. Hello, Susan. Hello, hello. Chris, happy anniversary. Oh, look at you. Look at you two, Chris and Kay. You're like twinning right now over your anniversaries and year of dating. That's so funny. Same year, same anniversary. That's crazy. Sheila, I just finished Lori's paper pumpkins. Ooh, waiting on autumn wide backs to finish it. ETA July. I'll just give you a heads up for that. Rachel, I did calico peppers. Oh, last week starting Rose and Bloom with Love Note. Oh, that's a beautiful one as well. Larry, the last 2 week before coming home, I was so sick I didn't think I was going to make it home. It was very nice seeing everyone. Oh, good. I'm so sorry that you were so sick. And I'm hoping for your recovery to speed up a little bit here and get over that. Renee, my daughter saw the truck and now she wants a little red truck carrying Christmas tree. Saw the truck. What do you mean? For the needle minders? Is that what you're talking about, Renee? Yes, congratulations. So here's a recap for me. So I finished Hometown Quilt Seats. So that's what I've been working on for WIP Wednesdays. Oh, yes, those trucks are so cute. They're so, so cute. You're welcome, Valeria. So I was working on these cuties. Finished my last one. So my plan was to start the finishing kit. Okay. So I've got all my blocks over there, and I have the finishing kit here. Let me show you. So here's the Hometown Quilt Seats finishing kit. For those of you who are part of our block of the month, you'll be invoiced for this month. Okay, and I got my instructions all ready. All my finishing instructions are printed out and ready to go. So, oh my gosh, what did I do? Including even printing it on this paper, which was by accident. It must have been stuck in with the other ones and I didn't even realize it. I'd have to reprint that sheet. But I have all this ready to go. But as you can see, I have not jumped into opening this kit yet. I don't have anything cut. I don't have anything ready to go. So this is going to be happening, but I need to put it aside for right now while I get my act together for how to build a scarecrow. Because we are going to be kicking off our How to Build a Scarecrow Mondays on Monday, like in a few days. So I'm still cutting this kit. I really, really want to get this kit all cut up so that the sew along will go easy peasy, like Mercantile did. Mercantile is the first kit that I ever got cut up, everything ahead of time, and it went so smoothly. So I really feel like that's where it's at. That's the secret sauce, is to try to get this cut up ahead of time. So that's what I am working on doing. I just finished this one for my cutting. So I have one full page, probably 2 full pages of cutting to do, which isn't terrible, especially if I can sneak down here and get just a couple of the cuts done, even a day. It's going to make progress. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I've put my Hometown finishing kit aside because I am finishing cutting up the How to Build a Scarecrow. So that's what I am working on today. That is my plan for today, is to work on that so that we can jump into that on Monday for our How to Build a Scarecrow Monday. Hello, Deborah. Chris, Quilted Witch is at the quilter. Mercantile sampler is done and ready for the quilter. A Fig Tree Block of the Month mystery is done and ready for the quilter. Putting rows together for... Ooh, look at all you making all that progress. You go, Chris. You're a mad quilter. Quilting like crazy, putting all these things together. That's awesome. It's hard to believe that it's the end of May already. May was a crazy busy month for us, so I can't say that I'm too bummed out about it. It's so busy. So I'm looking forward to school wrapping up. School is not done yet. So we have the rest of this week and then next week for school. And then get a chance to settle into our summer schedules with kids working and all of that. But I'm looking forward to getting things getting on track with a good schedule. All right, this is my next one that I have to do. So, what are you guys looking forward to for summer? Are you doing how to build a scarecrow with me? Up after, of course, October Skies is still on my plate, so that's going to be happening. Autumn Love is going to be picked up again as well. So my plan is to work on autumn stuff. It's going to be a summer of autumn, focusing on autumn in general, which would mean October Skies, Autumn Love, How to Build a Scarecrow, and Pumpkins and Haystacks, which I'm just going to throw those blocks in there every once in a while. And then in July comes Hometown Holiday. And then also mixed in there, like Starberries on the cutting table right now. We're finishing up with those kits. Woodland Winter, Cozy Wonderland, Jingle Bells, Perfect Christmas, Once Upon a Christmas just arrived. So we're starting to receive all of the Christmas collections. Like those are starting to roll in, which means busy at Happy Little Stitch Shop. Okay. So we are going to do a little bit of cutting together. Sharon, looking forward to the autumn quilt seeds. Oh, yes. So we're just starting the invoice with the holiday in there. Invoicing for our monthly subscriptions and things usually starts on the 25th of each month. But when we have a holiday thrown in at the end of the month, like Christmas or Memorial Day or those types of holidays, sometimes it can throw a wrench into the timing of sending things. So we're invoicing now. So you're going to start receiving invoices for any stitch alongs that you're a part of. Our Fat Quarter friends, Lori Holt, Riley Blake Designs, Moda, any of our block of the months that you're a part of. So the Hometown Finishing Kit will be invoicing right now. Mercantile, the next Mercantile quilt seed is going to be invoiced in autumn, our first autumn quilt seed. So that is super exciting, those cute pumpkins. So all of those invoices will be coming. So you should start to see those arrive in your email inbox this week. This week, I would say. Another 1 inch, another 1 inch. Okay, lots of 1 inch bias strips. I think I only need to do 2. 36. I will need to do 3. I will need to do 3. Where are all of my bias strips? There they are. What are you guys most looking forward to? Do you guys tend to quilt more during the summer, or is summer a slow time for quilting for you guys? For me, crochet seems to really pick up a little bit in the summer because that's something that's really easy to take with. So if we're on family trips or anything like that, I can take that with and get a lot done in the vehicle. So, look forward to autumn quilt seas. I hope to work on autumn love and October skies, says Susan. I'm also signed up for the summer of autumn. You are? It's going to be all autumn this summer, leading into autumn. Yes, a perfect Christmas. It's in transit. We have not received it yet, but it is on the way to us. So it'll be, I don't think it's going to arrive this week. It'll probably be late next week. And then we'll got to get it on the cutting table and get everything cut. Once everything's ready to go, then we'll get invoices out. Carmen, I'm going to work on making one of my sons a quilt for Christmas. I already have my daughter and other sons' quilts finished. I love that. I love making a quilt for each kid. I think that's such a good idea. Oh, that's true, Sharon. Sharon says I quilt a lot during the hot months. That's true. It's not, yeah, on the hot days, absolutely. Laura's doing both scarecrows. I can't wait to see your progress. Will you post pictures so that we can see? Will you share it to our groups or tag me on Instagram? Because I would love to see it. Okay. Need one of those. Which means I'm going to cut this down to add to my stash. Well, wait. 2 3/4 by 3. I'm going to cut it down to that. Okay. Just 8 of them. You guys probably don't want to look at the top of my head, do you? Let's see if there's enough left. Here. This one, I should be able to get an extra cutout for my scrappy bins. So that's going to go in my 1.5 inch scrap bin. Now, I need 2 over 6. 8. And then the rest of this can go in my 2.5 inch scrap bin. I need 4 and 4. One of these is going to be E, one of them is going to be B. E goes with number 1, goes with number 17, 2, 16. The other one is 2, 4, 5, 3. Okay, I'm going to trace those. Since moving to Florida, says Chris from Northern Illinois, I've reversed my sewing seasons. Quilt more in the summer in the AC. Good point. Used to always quilt more in the winter months. Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, now I'll be quilting all the time. all year round working on the things. But I think my tendency would be, to do more of that during the winter months. I love cross stitching during the winter months too. I love crocheting, but I think when I'm on the go more, I tend to do more crochet. Sue says, I'm excited about the How to Build a Scarecrow. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Oh my gosh. Laura, I couldn't decide which Scarecrow I like. So I know. I wouldn't have been able to decide either. Yeah, clearly, because that one's back there, and then I'm making the other one. That one was a sample, and then I'm making the other one. But it's so darling. I would have loved to have made that one. I just knew I wouldn't have the time. Sherry, I'm working on how to build a scarecrow. I'm caught up with Lori. Oh, what? Sherry? Oh my goodness. And I have sewn the shapes for the upcoming blocks. I'm so excited. The quilted scarecrow is next. I was going to say, you're doing both too. Renee, I'm going to add acorns and the blocks to my quilted scarecrow. Oh, that'll be cute too. Hello, Louise. How are you? The quilted scarecrow goes together so fast, and it's huge. It is massive. It's very huge. That scarecrow is like life size. That guy right there. We still have some of those kits in the shop if anybody is still looking for one. I still need to add my eyes and mouth and buttons. And then don't forget about pumpkins and haystacks. That one's going to be another fun one. We have that in the shop for reservation right now, as well as Autumn Skies. Those are both the boxed kits from the Autumn collection. And the latest ETA that I'm getting is in June. So it should be rolling in at some point. And those we don't have to cut or anything. So as soon as they arrive, we invoice and we get them right back out the door to you. So those will be fast. That'll be a fast turnaround. So if you're interested in the pumpkins and haystacks, which I hope you are, because I'm super crazy excited about that one, then go and snag your reservation at happylittlestitchshop.com. Rachel, any cutting tips for those new to the applique? Hello, Barbara. Not really. I would say, with the applique, you don't have to be quite so nitpicky with the pieces that you're going to applique and turn. Like they don't have to be perfect because you're going to trim around the edge. And so, I still cut them like as perfectly as possible, but my point is like, don't stress if it's not absolutely perfect. When you're piecing stuff, then you're going to have to, those need to be pretty accurate, but applique for the cutting is slightly more forgiving, especially if you're on the bigger side and you don't want to go too small, but on the bigger side, it's a little more forgiving. Susan, I said in front of the scarecrow, you did at the retreat. He's bigger than life size. I loved hanging out with him, my friend. He's so cute. Susan did. As soon as she came in, she was trying to find her spot at the retreat where she was going to, hunker down and get cozy. She said, I want to be by the quilted scarecrow. So she sat next to him. He's kept her company. Hello, Free Spirit. Hello, Patty. I need some more orange fabric with the baby chicks on it. Do you have more of that fabric? Orange fabric with the baby chicks. I know what you're talking about. Where's my phone? It's in my pocket. I feel like I don't have that. Orange. Send us an email, Renee, because we might have it and I might just not have it online. So if you can send us an email, then I can look. Send customer service an email or send. Did you already send customer service an email, Renee? If you did, You can always send me an email too, and then I'll look when I'm in the shop. Send me one at what's my email? happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com. Send it to me because then I can check when I'm in the shop next time. We'll find out. We might have some in there. Can't look in the system though because since we use that to cut up that kit, we might just have it set aside and not out there for ordering. But we can look for you and find it. The other thing I want to tell you guys about while I'm searching for these two shapes. 6153. I think I have. That one. All right, I'm gonna search for the other one. It is almost June, as you know, and with the start of June comes opening up our Stitching with Lori Club for new members. And so as a treat, this last weekend, Memorial Day weekend, I opened up the club a little bit early. So it's open out there right now for any new members who want to come and join the Stitching with Lori fun. There's a description out there on the website. All you have to do is search for Stitching with Lori. So there's a description out there. It gives you information about all the stuff. If you have any questions, you can always email us and ask. But I'm pretty excited we get so many questions during the middle of the year. What is the club and how can I join to become a part of it and all of that kind of stuff? And I always have to say, well, the year has started. And so now it won't open up again until June. And people always say, oh, I wanted to join, blah, blah, blah. And so now the time is here. Now the time is here to join the club and be able to participate in the stuff that the club offers. The other little tidbit of information that is worth noting, usually our club is a 12-month club. So it usually runs from July 1st through June 30th. And then the new year starts July 1st and it runs through June 30th. So that's our 12-month schedule. But to get us on a January to December, is this what I want? Yes. To get us on a January to December schedule, this year, the year that people are signing up for right now, so the 2024-2025 year is going to be an 18-month membership. So you'll get to be part of the club for 18 months. We'll end in December of 2025. And then the next one will start January of 2026. So it's kind of exciting. We're going to get it on a schedule that makes more sense because people are always like, what? It starts in July? Why does it start in July? I don't understand. That's just how it came together when we started it. But now we're going to get it on a calendar annual schedule. Can I trace this? All right. So there's another one for that one. Okay, what do you think about that? Yes. Kelly says, are you still going to do the kits for the Mercantile Embroidery Hometown? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, I am. Hello, Carol. What is it? What is the Stitching with Lori Club? So the Stitching with Lori Club is a club we started 3 years ago. I think we're finishing up our 3rd year right now. And it's a club for anybody who are crazy Lori Holt fans, like I am, and like those who are part of the club. So we kind of are able to come together and celebrate all the things that Lori's doing, her designs, her new collections, all that kind of stuff. There are some perks to being part of the club. You get access to, so it doesn't mean that all of these things are included in the club for free. It means that you get access to being able to purchase them or things like that. One of the things that's free is you get to be part of a community of Lori Holt fans who are all working on Lori Holt things. So we have a Facebook page that's dedicated to that, where everybody can share their Lori things and get support and encouragement through there. We also offer perks of the month, like typically 2 products of the month that you get a discount on for that month. What else do we offer, you guys? Okay, the Stitching with Lori Club retreat, like we've done that the last 2 years. So we did one last year and we did one again this year in April. So we just finished up with that about a month ago. And that's super fun because it's all club members who have access to being able to come to that retreat, and we work on Lori stuff. And the first year Lori came and joined us for the retreat. This year, she joined us via Zoom for the retreat for a little session to chat with each other. The other big perk is you get access to being able to purchase a mystery box that's exclusive to Lori Holt stuff, including a fun little treat from Lori herself. So Lori's a member of our club. I remember when I told her about it, she said, "Can I be a member?" I was like, "Lori, yes, of course you can." She laughed herself. She got a kick out of herself. But Lori's a member of our club, and she loves it, and she's very supportive of our club, and loves hearing all the stuff that's going on in it. So it's a lot of fun. You guys, anybody who is club members, remember, fill me in on what I'm forgetting to share. I love being a member of the Lori Club, says Susan. We have some fabulous repeat members. Some of you have been with us since year 1, and you're signed up for year 4 already. So that's awesome. And what I love probably the most about it is that we are building kind of a Lori-centric community, who you're just able to kind of call upon each other if you need to, share projects with each other, get ideas from each other, inspiration, encouragement, all of that kind of stuff. But the really cool part is coming together with these people at retreat time and being able to just hang out. And this year was our 2nd year doing a retreat. And it was so cool to see people from last year and build upon that foundation that you started last year. But the other cool part is that there are new people joining each year. So there are new people that came this year, and it was really, really fun to welcome them in as well. It's very cool. Laurel says, the Lori Club is full of lovely people. It's been a fun year of making new friends. It is, isn't it? It's kind of cool. I cannot find club on website. So if you search for Stitching with Lori Club, you might even be able to just search for Lori Holt Club. Let me see. Let me see what keywords, key phrases I could use to pull it up. Usually I put it on my home page. I haven't gotten it onto the home page yet. Well, that just pulls up Chicken Club. Oh, if you do Lori Holt Club, if you search for that at happylittlestitchshop.com, if you search for Lori Club, it will show up on page 2. If you search for Lori Holt Club, it will show up on page 2. Otherwise, the other way you can search for it is Stitchin' without the G, Stitchin' with Lori Club, and that will pull up the one thing. So you just have to type in Stitchin', no G at the end, just the end with the N, and then with Lori Club. I probably just explained all that to you and then you found it already. Rachel, I joined over the weekend. Yay! I found, oh, see, you found it, Carol. Barbara, I have been a member since it started, and I love how it has grown and evolved over the 3 years. It's been a lot of fun. It's both. It's all things Lori. So stitching, cross stitch, quilting, cross stitch, crochet, anything that Lori's doing, we're following and having fun with it. We've done small gift exchange. Oh, yes, we did do that. We need to get back to that. So the first year we did a stitch swap. Anybody who wanted to participate, you don't have to participate in anything that's offered, but you're welcome to. But we did a stitch swap where everybody received, you know, sent their buddy a stitch and the buddy sent one to them. So that was a lot of fun. And then we got together on a Zoom and we opened them together. That was hysterical. I laughed really hard that night. We had some really funny people on there. And then we also did a block swap last year. We did an ornament swap this year. So each year we try to do some type of community activity that brings people together for those who want to do it. Zoom meetups. Yep. Lots of Lori sneak peeks. Oh, yes. Sneak peeks. So as soon as, if I hear of anything, Lori, usually the Stitching with Lori Club people are the people who hear about it first. So I try to share, give you guys a perk for being, you know, loyal to our club. And I share any information that I can share. Sometimes I hear information that I can't share, but stuff that I can share, I try to share it with you guys first to give you guys a heads up of what's coming or what's going on. And I don't hear of everything, but anything that I do hear that I am allowed to share, then I put it out there for you guys to know about. And those retreats, the retreats are so fun. And now the latest thing is collecting retreat pins, right? That turned out to be the hot thing this year. It was very fun. The getaway. I just joined club, glad I watched it. Oh, yay, Carol. So yes, that's out there. The membership will be open throughout the month of June. So it closes on June 30th. So if you know of anybody who's interested in joining, or if you hear people talking about it, just make sure that they know that it will close on June 30th. And again, this month is kind of a treat because it's an 18-month membership. So it's kind of, you're going to get more time to be in the club this year. And then it'll go back to 12-month membership starting January of 2026. I highly recommend joining and attending the retreat, says Barbara. Those pins were an excellent idea. Sherry, that was you. That was your idea. It was an excellent idea. As soon as you shared that on that meeting, I was like, oh, that's a great idea. Okay, let's do that. It was an excellent idea, and people seemed really to enjoy it. The World of Lore Hope Volume 2 is supposed to be out in May. Yes. May is almost over. Yes. Both true statements. Any tidbits of info on that? So last I had heard, I just talked to my person about that last week. Okay, boxed kits, ETA, early June. So for autumn box kits. I know that's not what you asked, but I'm seeing it here. So hopefully first half of June. I am estimating, because I'm not seeing it here. I'm estimating June for that. Mm. Okay, I'm going to ask. World of Glory 2. Okay, we'll see. See if I hear from her while I'm on here. I'm thinking at this point June, but we'll see if I get an update. Barbara and the lanyards are wonderful. Yes, the retreat lanyards. Hola, Marie. Love my pins. Tammy S. Oh my gosh, just woke up from nap. Well, welcome, Tammy. Did you have a good nap? June. Thank you. By process of elimination, I would assess that June is the likely time frame that we are looking at. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see if we get an update. So, to recap, Stitchin' with Lori Club memberships are open now. They close June 30th. You can find them at happylittlestitchup.com with all the details about it by searching for Stitchin' without the G with Lori Club. It will pop up for you and you'll see all the information about it. Patty, if you started the Yarn League in June of 2023, this June we get 3 of the last 4 colors. The only color we haven't got is Time. We'll start over again in July. Yes. So yeah, so we'll start with Time. Then, if all of that is true, if your estimations are correct about the colors, so there are 40 colors right now. So 3 a month for 12 months would be 36. So we'd have 4 left over, right? Because there are 40 colors. 12 months, 3 a month would be 36. So we'll have 4 that will ship in July then. Or 3 that will ship in July. And then the 4th one will ship in August with a start over of the other 2. And then in December, she has 8 new ones coming out. Does that make sense? Because we have 40 colors out right now. In December, she's releasing another 8, so that will bring us up to 48. But right now we have 40, so it'll be, 12 months with 4 left over. So it'll actually be 13 months with 1 left over, which will start over again in August. Oh, because we shipped in June. Okay, so yes. Yep. If we shipped in June of 2023, then June 2024 would be the 13th month. So that would be the 3. There will be 1 left over, which will ship next month in July with the next 2 again. Does that help? Does that answer your question? Any other questions to get caught up? I feel like there's a little bit of catch up to do here to get back on track. Do you guys have any questions about anything, including like collections that you're wondering about when they're coming or what's going on with stuff? Or I will do my best to answer it. Some of it I know because it's just in my brain, and some of it I can have access to look up. But Some of it I may not know. I may not have the answer for you, but I can try. Any questions for anything at all? So that I can help you. I'm happy to help if I can. Stitching with Lori Club mystery boxes will be shipping in June. And that's another big thing that I am getting ready for you. And then shortly we'll be working on it in the shop and getting everything done and getting those mystery boxes out to you. I get so excited to ship those to you guys. A fun little present to add to your, hopefully have a happy day, help you to have a happy, happy day. You guys don't want to watch me. You want to watch what I'm doing down here. What is next? Ooh, lots of these. Lose track too. Those two, and then 16 and a half. Oh no. Is it just one? Oh, it's two. Okay. 16. Two. Okay. Whew. I did it. It's 1.5. I think this is a 2. Yep. But I want to cut it down to 1.5 for my bin. What is this? That's a 2. I'm getting close to needing a new blade. What are people saying? Oh, we have questions. Okay. Yes, free spirit. I've dropped the ball on new release parties. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This May in particular was busy with travel to family graduation parties. So yes, a new release party will be coming up. The other thing that's throwing a wrench into things is evening soccer games and events as school is wrapping up. So like last night we had an awards banquet. Thursday night we have a soccer game. Saturday night we have a soccer game. So there's all of that stuff that's happening with end of school year. So here's what I'm thinking. Next week is a possibility in the evening. Do you guys have a strong opinion over having the new? I feel like people enjoy having the new release parties in the evening. Is that accurate? Is that an accurate assessment on my part? Or do you guys not care if it's during the afternoon or during the evening? You just want to have it in a timely manner. What's your feedback on that? I would love to hear. Do you have an ETA on Teresa Koget's new fabric lines by Riley Blake? Oh, Teresa Koget. Teresa Koget. She's a sweetheart. Okay, so Up on the Housetop is coming in June. So the ETA for Up on the Housetop is in June. What's the other one, Barbara, besides Up on the Housetop? If it's one that's just released, it's probably going to be late this year, early next year for an ETA. Is the Starberry Woolly Wall hanging still shipping in June? Yes. That's actually on the cutting table right now. So as soon as we get those done, Dearly Loved is finished. We're working on the woolly wall hanging and the cuddle up sampler. So as soon as those are done, we'll start invoicing for them. And actually, I'm going to look and see how many. A lot of people ordered both. And so if you ordered both the woolly wall hanging and the Dearly Loved, then I'm going to wait for the woolly wall hanging to get done and ship them to you both at once so that you're not having to pay multiple times. But I'm going to take a peek at our list and see if there's anybody who just ordered one or the other, then I can invoice for that right away. Carol, looking forward to build a scarecrow so long, like we'd so long. Thank you for doing this. Thank you. I'm happy to do it. It helps me too. Yes, Valeria, you have to come to the retreat next time. I hope you can come. I hope it works out for you. The mystery boxes are all sold out. I feel like maybe you got one, Valeria, because we did those back in March. Those were paid for back in March and secured in March. And the reason for that is because there's a lead time for me to get the stuff that's going to be included in the mystery box. And there's also a lead time for Lori on the stuff that she likes to include in the mystery box. So I need to get those numbers to her by, early May, so early April, so that we can have everything in time to ship it to you in June. I feel like maybe you already got one. Larry, I think you already signed up for one. Lori, I just joined. Looking forward to meeting everyone stitching together. Yay! We should have like a Zoom kickoff in early July or something so that everybody can meet each other. You will love it, Valeria, and I would love to meet you in person. Virginia, if you want to sew the Scarecrow quilt but can't afford the kit, when or will any fabric be available for small purchase? So all of the fabric is online right now. So you can go to happylittlestitchshop.com and you can order whatever fabric you want from the autumn line. It's out there right now. And then, of course, if you're talking about how to build a scarecrow, I don't know if you're talking about quilted scarecrow or how to build a scarecrow, but how to build a scarecrow, the sew along guide is online, and all Lori's blog posts are online for free. So you can have access to those whenever you want to, and you can just work on it little by little, like get the fabric that you need to make a block or however many. And then you can just work on it little by little. But the whole autumn collection is online right now. So you can order that whenever you want. It's available now. Rachel, what day of the month does the Fat Quarter Friends ship typically? I joined that too. So typically we start invoicing for it the 25th of each month. So, but we have a lot of invoices to send. So invoicing can happen anywhere between the 25th and the 30th. When there's a holiday at the end of the month, like there was this month, and we have had like a long weekend, sometimes that throws that off a little bit. So we're starting to invoice this week. So you should start receiving invoices this week for those. Typically, it's we start invoicing on the 25th, and we'll hopefully get all of our invoices done before the 30th. It's a great group that just keeps getting better, says Laura. I love it. Yes, evening hard to watch during work hours. Yeah, that's what I thought. Family always comes first. No apologies needed. Anytime on my end is good. I know you guys are super cool about family stuff. It's me that puts the pressure on myself. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to do a release by day. So it eats away at me. So when you ask that, it's not because I thought, oh, somebody's asking me a question. It means because it's been on my mind, and it's been kind of eating away at my mind. Like, oh, I got to get that out there. I got to get that done. I want to get that done. That's part of what helps get me really excited for new collections that are coming. Hopefully we're getting each other kind of amped up for new stuff that's coming. But I really look forward to the new release parties. And so this one has been a little wonky just because of the timing of it. I'm available whenever, evenings, anytime for me. Anytime is good. Live daytime, but do what works best for you. It is a fall line, and I thought that was before the rooftop. Bittersweet Farm. That's what it is. It's Bittersweet Farm. Bittersweet Farm. Not Buttersweet. So that one, I have on order. Hold on. I can get this information for you. Just give me a hot second to find what I'm looking for out of the cajillion tabs. My kids look at my phone and they're like, Mom, you have too many tabs open. You have to close those. I'm like, you have no idea. Too many things going on. I need to have access to all of the information at my fingertips. Okay. Bittersweet Farm. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. July. Up on the housetop. Those are close. Those are close releases to each other. June. So Up on the Housetop, June. Bittersweet Farm, July. Does that help, Barbara? I answered your question. Did I answer your question? Did I succeed? I need to high five myself. Never pressure yourself. Oh, it's a never ending thing, Bex from Texas. I swear. I'm like, ooh, need to do more. That's like a, I don't know. It's a trait. Do you have any of the autumn latte maple yardage with you so I can see it? Maybe. Marcia just got back from taking the cat to the vet. Hello, Marcia. All right, hold on. Let me make sure I know what yardage you're talking about. Latte maple. Hold on. I will figure it out. Yep. I sure do. Let me find it. That's this one. I have it. Okay. What do you want to see? Yeah, I will show it to you. Here it is. Does that help? There it is. Super cute. I hope that helps. Those are like little teeny tiny leaves. So cute. Does that help, Lisa? Thank you so much, Angela. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. It makes me happy to help. Let's see. Yes, great job. Okay. I definitely have to get with you about yardage bundles so I can get fabric for project bags. It'd be pretty cute project bags. They sure would. Okay, so I'm going to finish up this one. You guys ask any lingering questions that you may have. While I finish up this cut. Tomorrow we're on track for live stream, Friends Thursday live stream, quilting and cross stitch, including 2 new daily deals. So be sure to tune in if you want to take advantage of the daily deals. Don't forget, Stitching with Lori Club is open now, closes June 30th. I hope you will join. It's a lot of fun, and we would love to have more members join in the Lori fun. Let's see. Be sure to check out the shop for all your autumn stuff. The whole collection of Autumn by Lori Holt, Fat Quarter Bundles, pre-cuts. It's all in the shop. And then those boxed kits will be coming probably the first half of June. So Autumn Skies and Pumpkins and Haystacks. Stitching with Lori Club mystery boxes will be shipping in June. And summer is going to be the summer of autumn. this year for Happy Little Stitch Shop. So we're going to do lots of autumn projects. And the last thing I want to update you on, like I said earlier, Starberry is in the shop. It's on the cutting table. So that'll be the next thing that we're getting ready to invoice for. And we are starting Stitch Along or monthly invoices this week. So if you're part of any of our Fat Quarter Bundle clubs or our floss leagues or our cloth leagues for cross stitch or any cross stitch alongs or any about block of the months, all of those invoices will be coming this week. So I feel like we're sufficiently caught up. Yay. I don't like it when I don't feel caught up with you guys. When I feel like communication is lacking due to, life happening. I like to make sure that I'm taking care of my people who are so kind to join me each week and so kind to support our family business and do, be kind to us. 10, 12, 14, 16. I want to be sure you guys have all the information you need and that I'm accessible to you for questions and all of that. Okay. So we need, gotta put these with all my stuff. Hay bale and pumpkin block. And then 2 A's. Again, why am I? You guys want to see what's going on down here? Number 8 and number 16. You guys are probably wondering what I'm going over to. These are all of my pieced blocks for the pieced blocks in the How to Build a Scarecrow kit. So every time I cut, then I add it to the design board that's labeled for that block. So these are blocks 1 through 22 for the pieced quilt blocks of How to Build a Scarecrow. And then I have these 2 left. Hay bale and pumpkin. Hay bale and pumpkin. Both of these. And these are my applique boards. Hay bale. And pumpkin blocks. There we go. I found it. It's EP7. Oh, you found the orange. Chicks. Blessings to you all, happy little stitch addicts. Thank you. You're very helpful. Oh, good. Farm Girl Vintage. Is it orange background with white chicks on it? Lori, thank you for sharing how you organize pieces. You are welcome. Barb, have you... The finishing kit is coming for neighborhood blocks. That is, so Barb, that invoice is being sent this week. So if you're part of our Hometown Quilt Seeds block of the month, the finishing kit invoice will be coming this week. It's orange with the chicks. Okay, I'm gonna look at that. Yes, you are welcome. Yes, this is how I organize. For the sew along, the How to Build a Scarecrow sew along, I don't have enough design boards, so I've utilized washi tape to have everything in its own section-ish. That one's not necessarily divided very well. But here's another piece, because I don't have enough to have each block have its own design board, but I really like the design board layout. So each time new design boards come out, I add more to my collection, but I'm just adding more design boards slowly. I'm not like getting a ton all at once. So each time new design boards come out, I get one each of the 10, the 14, and the 18-inch size. So little by little, I will keep adding, and eventually I will have enough. But in the meantime, I'm using washi tape to divide it so that I can have everything organized just so. And then the only thing that I would do better that I can think of, the only thing I can think of now, I'm sure there are plenty of things that I can do better. But these shapes, it's a little time consuming to go through and like I feel like it could be more time efficient. So what I would do differently, I love using this bag, first of all, for these shapes. And so what I would do differently is I would either get Ziploc bags and do 1 through 10, like divided out by 10s or even 5s. But maybe I would probably start with 10s, but divide it out by 10s and put 1 through 10 in a bag, then 11 through 20 in a bag. So then I can just grab the bag for the number that I need and not have to search through all of the shapes each time. The other thing that I think would be fabulous to use for this are the mini Mad for Plaid bags. I don't know where I put the one I have here, but those mini Mad for Plaid bags, potentially, then all of them put in here, that would be really efficient. So simple shape organization. Like put a Mad for Plaid, one of the mini ones for 1 through 10, then another mini one for 11 through 20, and put each of those in here, stored in here. So then I can just pull out each one. And you could even do like a charm and either just write on the back or put a little label on the back that says 1 through 10 on each mini Mad for Plaid, or somehow, label it so that, or like I said, Ziploc bags. I think those would work too. They might get poked through a little easier. The Mad for Plaid, the mini Mad for Plaids, I feel like would be more durable for putting shapes in and out of, Yes. You're welcome, Barb. The Scarecrow will have lots of sorting with all the piece blocks too. Good idea to divide by washi tape. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I think of things. Angela Darling. Yes, now that you're back from Brazil, we can do that. Yeah. You're not bothering me ever, so don't ever worry about that. That has been on my mind, and I was waiting for you to get back from Brazil because I didn't want to ship it to you when you were gone. Because sometimes if they sit outside, especially in the heat, they can warp a little bit. And you never know if the shipping guy is going to lay it flat, which typically they don't, or if they're going to lean it up against your house, which typically they do. And then it can warp a little bit. And I didn't want that to happen. We will, pack it as good as we can to try to keep it straight up and down inside that box. But I didn't want to ship it to you while you were gone. That is the kind. See, that's what you get at Happy Little Stitch Shop. We're not just going to get your order in and like ship it out to you. I don't want to ship stuff to you if I think that there's a chance of it being hurt. It's kind of what I did for all my chickens for retreat. Oh, that's a good idea. Use lots of Ziploc bags. Yes. Hello, Patricia. Hello. Free Spirit Angela, what is the first Laura Hill quote you ever made? So probably, I did not start out with Lori Holt. So probably her flea market table runner. That's probably the first Lori project that I ever did. Yeah, it was lots of fun. All those cute little applique seeds using the seed ruler, this ruler. Can you see that? You can't see it. This ruler. It's upstairs. It's upstairs on my piano. Valeria, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Valeria gave us a super chat. Thank you very much, Valeria. I appreciate that. Rachel, should the big trimmet rulers be stored flat or can they stand up? They can stand up. I have mine leaning against my wall down here, the big ones. But like I have them between my table. There's like a little space between my table and the wall. So I have them slid in there so they can stand up. And even in Lori's storage thing, you know, the bigger one, this one fits up to a 12 inch. Oh, this is risky to move. But this thing, is, you know, the rulers are all standing up in there. But I have mine leaning against my wall, between my table and my wall. So they can stand up. They don't have to be flat. Cool. I have that table runner kit for retirement one day. It was a lot of fun to put together. I did all that one by hand. I did all the applique by hand. Well, not after the shapes were turned, you know, and I did all the applique on the block. I didn't sew, you know what I mean? I did the applique part by hand. Barbara, really? I thought you have been doing, no, I think the first thing that I was introduced to for Lori was Autumn Love. I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. I love it. I want to make it. And there was no way that I could, you know, there was no room in the budget. And there wasn't even room in the budget for what needed to be in the budget. So that couldn't happen. There's no way. So I didn't. And I thought at that time, maybe I could just do a block and turn it into a pillow to just have a little bit of it as part of our house decor, because I thought it was so cute. That's what drew me in. And then I went down that rabbit hole. And then I've been a huge fan ever since. And then, of course, when I opened the shop, then that's when I really started to be up to date on, because it was part of my job then, to know everything that was going on. But even when we first opened the shop, I didn't carry a lot of Lori stuff at the beginning, because I didn't think that we were gonna sell a lot of it, because I thought people would go elsewhere to get it. And then we did. I connected with Lori, and we became fast friends, and I love all of her stuff. I love all of her designs. So it's not a hard rabbit hole to go down. It's like filled with lots of inspiration and cuteness. I still would love to get that table runner, especially after seeing yours at the retreat. Isn't it so cute? I loved that one. Autumn Love blocks, and then scrounge to find the elusive Granny's Garden. Yes. So that's going to be our next throwback, you guys. Throwback for 2025, Granny's Garden. It'll be fun. Okay, you guys, that's a wrap for WIP Wednesday for this week. Thank you for keeping me company while I try to make progress on my How to Build a Scarecrow cutting. I'm going to keep cutting away and hope that I can then jump into my hometown quilt seeds. But we've got a couple weeks of school to wrap up here, which are going to be kind of busy. So bear with me, please, during this busy time. Have a fabulous, fabulous day. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow for Friends Thursday live stream with all sorts of quilting and cross stitching goodies to share with you and updates on collections that are arriving at the shop or coming to the shop and kits that we're offering from them and all of that. So I hope you will come back and join me tomorrow. Thank you so much for being with me today. I really appreciate it. I will see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.